This episode of the Outhouse Super Show is brought to you by ShopOuthouse.com.
ShopOuthouse.com, turning circumcisions into skin coverings since 1904.
You little ugly boy.
What do you think we got here, midget? Right down to the orange roof on Howard Johnson's outhouse.
Next, you're gonna tell us there are poisonous snakes in the outhouse.
Do you know what those stock certificates are worth today? Just about the finest outhouse.
Welcome to the Outhouse Super Show. My name is... Sorry, let me try that again. Welcome to the Outhouse Super Show, Season 2, Episode 34. I didn't think about it ahead of time.
If we're wrong about our episode number, tell us in the comments. Like and subscribe.
It'll be titled correctly, but yeah, Episode 34, I believe, right?
Yeah, 34. Man, we're almost done with this year.
Yeah, almost.
That's crazy.
Well, I don't know. We still have...
It's what, 52 weeks in a year?
Yeah, but we have up till Harvest Fest, October 4th.
Yeah.
That will be our season finale, which is, what is this, June still?
Yeah, June 20. Yeah.
So we still got 3 months.
Nice.
We got a while.
We got like 12 more episodes of this motherfucker.
That's crazy. We do a final countdown to the last 12 of the season.
Yeah.
We got to do a season finale. So we're doing a season finale at Harvest Fest?
Yeah. I like
That'd
that
be
season
cool.
finale,
Yeah.
and then we'll take like a month off like we did last year.
Take 30 days off.
Take a break.
Do it around the campfire again.
Yeah.
Maybe a little different production.
This year I want to do it differently. So what I want to do, instead of having everybody sitting out there, like, because it was just chaos, this time I'll remember to press record too. But we had to use camera audio last year. But it was still a cool episode. But yeah, this year I want to do us three by the fire and then have like one chair and then have
everybody come up.
Have a guest come in for 5 minutes.
I love that.
We'll
That's
have
what
them
I
leave.
wanted to do
like a talk
last
show
year.
style. Yeah, that's what I planned to do last year too, and everything just got crazy.
Yeah.
So
I'll have that set up because I'm not going to be doing fucking anything except for working with these vendors.
you're going to do everything.
So I'm going to be there doing everything.
You'll be
Since I'm not
busy.
doing
You're
anything,
gonna be the GM of
I'm going
Harvest
to be
Fest.
doing everything since I'm not going to be doing anything.
Yeah.
So
Plus, you'll be doing a puppet show with Barry Weinfeld.
yeah, well, not only that, there's going to be so much there, man. These vendors are crazy. I don't want to give anything away,
Hey,
but
Messy's only going to be
bring some
performing
cash.
for 5 minutes. So
Yeah, I'm done. I'm going to take hallucinogenics.
Well, there's going to be. I'll give you one little sneak peek of what's going to be happening. There's definitely going to be alcohol this year, so and licensed at that. So
I know that. Tell the people.
Yeah.
oh yeah, I should be looking into the camera. Sometimes I forget we're even on a podcast.
He's new with this.
We do this all the time.
He's new at this.
I didn't even notice the headphones on it. I'm usually doing this at home.
Yeah. So tell them what they're going to see at Harvest Fest, October 4th, 2025.
We're going to see comedy and bands and vendors and nature and
Food.
We're going to have options on food. There's going to be options on libations. There's going to be options on your kind of entertainment, whether you like music, comedy, puppets, or just going into the woods and fucking someone.
Hey, I wonder if I can get something.
Harvest Fest 11.
Where anal is consent.
If you ask me to fuck you in the butt, then I'm gonna assume that you're giving me consent for the rest of your holes.
Makes sense.
I'm just saying.
First 5 minutes, Kibblez. First 5 minutes.
Yeah,
That's all right.
I wonder if I can get some free samples from Kyle from the Brick Street Deli. And take him out there.
Samples out there?
Yeah, like
just tell them
sandwiches.
it's samples so we can have some lunch. I got a cooler.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
It's like,
dude,
hey,
that's the
man,
best sandwiches.
Give us some cards and some sandwiches, bro.
Go get that
We'll take care
bricklayer.
of you.
Why don't you just get them to come out and serve sandwiches?
That costs too much.
And plus, we're kind of diluting. I mean, we're going to have a couple.
Yeah, we already
hundred
have too
people
many.
at our festival. We already have a
Oh, I
couple
know.
food options.
Well, I don't want to take away from sandwiches. You're
Yeah.
right, but it'd be cool to have another option. I think we're talking about doing something. We have burgers and something else.
If this keeps getting bigger, and then we're going to eventually probably have to find a bigger venue, man. This place is getting tight.
Mm-hmm.
I would like for
I don't know about that.
Move to a gianter place.
We can move to my mom's house backyard.
Oh my God, no.
No, I think
we don't want the.
all we have
cops
to do is change the layout. I think the space is plenty. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. As long as Miami doesn't complain.
Yeah.
The town of Miami.
Yeah, we could.
And if it does, that's on Corey, not us. That's the risky take.
Talk to that dude.
I think we do it. I think we do it pretty good the way that we have the stage like in the middle of the field and it's pointing out to nothing.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that keeps.
We haven't had any complaints the last couple of years, I don't think.
No.
It's been a few years.
Last year it was crazy. There was 2 parties going on.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
insane. Miami was popping last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, that's why.
Miami, Indiana, that's where you go.
Yeah, that's why there was no cops last year.
I
They
know
couldn't
they were
decide what party to
they were
bust.
busy.
Yeah. Or maybe they did bust that one and they
Yeah.
would stay away from us.
They
It's like they
could,
thought they were Harvest Fest.
We need Chris to do another one this
there you
year.
go. They stopped that party. They go, we got another call. I was like, no, we stopped that party. Like, no, there's another one. Like, what? No.
In Miami?
Not Miami.
Or maybe that's why they didn't show up, because they were like, we already stopped that party. What do you mean? No, we don't need to go
He's
out
at
again.
home chilling. Yeah, the cops are home.
And the neighbor's like, what the hell? Why didn't they show up? So yeah, October 4th, Harvest 11, Miami Open Air Auditorium. Google for directions. Details coming very soon. Flyer, event page, all that stuff. Band. You guys want to announce something else? You want to announce it?
I would love. We want to announce another band.
Announce another band.
Another band.
So far,
Starts with a D.
So far, we have announced. Let's see, we got Odd Unique and the BDR.
Yeah. Patron.
We have Patron.
I always call Patron.
We had 13 Gallon.
Yeah.
Did we announced Midwest Martyr, didn't we? We Midwest Martyr.
I can't wait for that, dude.
So far we have the Odd Unique, the BDR, 13 Gallon,
Midwest
Patron,
Martyrs.
and Midwest Martyr. And then also getting ready to release a vinyl record. Go pre-order that very, very soon. Deadfoot.
Yeah.
Deadfoot out of Indianapolis. We love them around here. They every time they've come to the Outhouse, they've absolutely slaughtered. So that's going to be really, really fun to have them out there.
Midwest Martyr and Deadfoot. I'm fucking.
It's going to be a fun show.
I'm stoked for that.
Yeah, and if you guys have not heard them, definitely come to Harvest Fest. It's free, absolutely free. Come out, watch them, watch some comedy, eat some food. There's a bonfire. Bring out a tent, camp in the woods. It's fun.
Consensual anal with Kibblez.
Only consensual. Consent matters, and we know that. We actually kicked out a rapist a couple years ago.
Wait, I want to be clear on this. I want to be clear on this. I will be the one doing the pegging. I don't want to be pegged. I just want to make that clear before Harvest
Fest. Guy.
Last year I had a whole line, and then there were people with drumsticks and cigar tubes. I'm like, no.
Don't knock it till you try it.
I tried it. I bled.
Oh yeah, then that means it was good, right?
Yeah, I'm saying that's blood, sweat, and tears.
I think I went too deep. It was like poking out my.
Damn.
So that's why
this. I'm gonna give him a call.
So that's why he likes. That's why he likes puppets so much.
Yeah. I just wanted to know what it felt like to be buried.
Yeah, exactly.
He said, just stick a pool cue in your butt all the way you can go.
Jesus
and that's what it feels like to be a puppet.
It is hot in here.
It is.
I am roasting. It might be just your stories. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting hot.
It's pretty hot in these rhinos.
Pretty hot in these rhinos.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, 1995.
Oh, so now I just say them?
I was like,
I just say the lines?
I don't know.
Let's look
that up. Yeah.
This is a lovely room of death.
Death.
That was also When Nature Calls.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up because the original was 94.
I love the beginning of that movie because they made fun of Cliffhanger. Yeah. It's a Sylvester Stallone movie.
When you train the dolphins,
and like if anything, that's the first one.
Okay.
95.
Oh, I was off again.
If we just had a trivia, on movie years, I would kill that shit. If you guys didn't watch last week, Jesse absolutely murdered me in a movie quote audio clip name.
I'm horrible.
Yeah. And Michael Howard gave me a little bit of shit and said it was too hard.
Yeah, Michael said he was having trouble with a lot of them.
Hard. The years always.
He works at the movie theater, so he's special.
Well, he knows every movie ever.
I think I can dominate Michael then at the movies. Then we should do.
We're gonna bring him on for sure at some point. We have to bring him in and do that quote show.
I got an idea, kind of like a $10,000 pyramid, but with movies. Like
I don't remember how that game works.
Basically, you have like concept, like things on the airplane, and you're like peanuts, like that. So you have the name of the movie, and you have to describe like the plot. You're like, okay, the guy was killing
that is a good
killing
idea.
young girls, and they had to film it and stuff, and and it was like a snuff film kind of movie, and you're like
8mm.
Boom. So
that's cool. Oh, that would be good because if we have a guest, we could pair off.
Yeah.
Now it wouldn't be fair if it was me and you though.
No.
You're probably the most knowledgeable. Maybe put you guys together and then put me and our nasty together.
And then switch.
That would be cool.
You guys switch like $10,000 pyramid.
Oh yeah, and then we switch. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Like we'd have to prepare. We'd have to prepare ahead of time though.
That'd be a good game though. Like with movies.
Like the movie just comes up and you have to try to describe it without telling the movie.
Yes.
But you can't give
no actors.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say let's make some rules.
No actors.
No actors.
Just plots.
No year, right? Because then I would get every one of them.
You would, I'm like 94. You're like Ace Ventura. Like, God damn it.
So no actors.
So you have to like describe it.
Yeah, you have to describe the movie, the plot.
Like Star Wars, you'd be like, okay, he's a he's an intergalactic.
I got one. Let's see
prince.
if you can.
But here's the thing with Star Wars, I feel like a rule. Sorry, 1 second. I feel like a rule needs to be if it's Star Wars, you can't name anything that would obviously give it away as Star Wars. It's like, oh, as a kid, he found his dad's lightsaber. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if you say lightsaber, that kind of ruins it. You're like, you kind of be like, okay, there's a kid, he grew up on this planet, and blah blah blah.
So there's a kid.
Plot point pyramid.
There's a kid in a yellow coat who has a bike, and he's scared.
E.T.
Nope. And his dad. Nope. And his dad needs him to pick up nails for his treehouse. So
Page Master.
Monster Squad.
Got it. That quick.
Damn it. See? That's what I'm saying. That's it. I like this game.
That's good.
Plot point
pyramid.
So
we're gonna play this next week.
So that's it, right?
And we can practice right now.
Yeah. Plot.
That's good.
You can't say. I like that because you can't say like.
You can't say character names.
Yeah.
You can't say actors that play in it, and you can't say like super plot devices like lightsaber.
Yeah.
Or like something like that.
Like
I feel like that gives it away.
You can't say he's an extraterrestrial. You can't say that.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, shit like
now
that.
you could say like he's from another planet.
Exactly.
Because
like
that
he
could be a lot of things.
He loves peanut or loves Reese's Pieces. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a man walks in and the woman says hello and he says, I'm a plumber, and she's like, are you here to fill my pipes?
Coming Wild. I've seen that porn.
That was some kind of Skinamax, I think.
Big Lebowski.
That's plot porn.
Plot porn pyramid. That's another game.
That's
a different game.
Plot porn penetration.
That we're not doing that on the podcast. That's our OnlyFans channel.
Nice.
That's next.
I can't wait. I was actually watching Mortal Kombat today, writing down notes of shit to make fun of with Barry.
Really?
Yeah, for movies.
Awesome.
I think we should do that. That'd be the first movie we should do.
I've been writing down notes too. And
Mortal Kombat.
I told somebody that we were going to do it. I forget who it was. I spoiled it.
Because I need Barry to like get like information too, like the directors and what year and like casting call, like what was it like on the catering, just like that. Well, I make fun of the movie and don't like it. Yeah. Like I just never liked the movie. Make fun of it. You can make fun of it with me as well, but I was saying it'd be cool to just throw some information.
Kibblez was going to be a guest.
No,
I thought it was you and Barry.
Yeah, whatever. I'm sorry he had his hand up his ass yet.
Only my arm is in there in that shot.
So we need a picture of Barry with his Hollywood Walk of Fame star, not Kibblez. Like your arm is hanging out.
Coming soon, Real Enemies with Messi Gravis and Barry Weinfeld. That's another thing we're going to do.
It's about movies. I'm telling you,
it's gonna be a movie.
Movies.
Movie video on YouTube.
Barry Reacts is over because Barry wasn't able to afford it by himself.
It's still basically the same thing.
Barry reacts to the price.
Barry reacts to the price of podcast.
Sorry, I was cutting you a good deal. I thought
you want quality, you got to pay quality.
You are.
Yeah.
I give you a better deal than come on, bro.
Yeah,
come on, bro.
Come on.
Sorry,
it is a good deal. That doesn't mean I have money.
It was a little less editing for me because it was just one person.
Yeah, it's a half hour.
Or one puppet.
Oh, I wasn't going to stop. This is just going to make it easier.
Yeah.
But what other movies do you think Barry would be good with? I think Mortal Kombat is a good one.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat's good. I want to watch Idiocracy real bad.
Idiocracy.
I want to watch and Mrs. Doubtfire. I've had on my mind because Barry wrote a bunch of lines for that.
Yeah.
So this one, so basically you've seen the movie before, so you're like you're just reviewing it, telling it's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But Barry's like reacting for the first time, and he's like, "Oh no, I think it's a really good movie."
Did you know that actor was actually in 007?
Yeah,
I'm like, it's Pierce Bronson.
He tells like trivia.
Yeah.
That's funny, like obvious trivia that everybody knows. Like, he was James Bond.
He throws information like, it's a piece of shit movie too.
That's funny.
That is funny.
Have you seen Casino Royale? So much better.
Good reviewer, bad reviewer.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's all scared at the part, doesn't know what's going on, and you're spoiling it for him the whole fucking time. That's what you do in real life.
The season finale, we have to watch Troll 2 and love it.
Oh, yeah. Both love it.
I love the through line of you making comparing everything to Troll 2.
I mean, it's no Nilbog, but Troll 2.
Next time we're going to watch Power Rangers.
Ooh, that's a good one too.
Yeah, the Power Rangers
movie with Ivan Ooze.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
That's exactly.
I hate that movie. It's gonna be hard for me.
It's a terrible movie.
It's gonna be hard for me. But I know how to dissect it. I love them so much that I can dissect the living shit out of this.
We're gonna watch Monster Squad. We're gonna watch The Fat and the Furious. We're gonna watch all that crap.
What was I watching? There was it was on Disney Plus. and they were making fun of Fast and the Furious, and it was like a Vin Diesel cartoon. He goes, "I don't care if you're an octopus, you're family." And the octopus is they're like in a car like flying out, like this like a fake movie, like Disney Plus. They're watching a movie, and the octopus like sticks his hand out to become part of Vin Diesel's family.
Family.
And I was like, goddamn, Vin Diesel can't get away from that shit, no matter what.
That's hilarious.
The Rock pushed him out. Who do you think went between the fight between The Rock or Vin Diesel? Paper.
Is it a real fight or is it a fight between
it's a
their
real
lawyers?
fight. They hate each other.
They hate each other.
Oh, yeah.
I think Dwayne Johnson, because he has more money and he could just pay for more steroids than the other guy. What The Rock does? He does steroids, right?
I don't know. Probably.
No.
He looks like it.
He says he doesn't, but he says
that's all natural.
Yeah. Once you go ask a crackhead out there if he's on crack, you're like, "Well, man, I'm on Adderall, dog. What do you mean? You know?"
Yeah, and I think Hulk Hogan's in a coma, ain't he? Or no, he's in the hospital.
Is he I know he's in the hospital. He was.
Hulk Hogan is?
Yeah.
Oh no, prayers.
Where's your vitamins at now, brother?
He didn't take enough vitamins. Is he in a coma? You said.
I think I heard something. He might have slipped into a coma.
Well, I know he was in a hospital. Let's find out.
He probably did something wrong, and he's pretending like he's in a coma so he can say, "I was in a coma for 5 years, brother."
And honestly, I think that's what Ric Flair is holding on to. He's waiting until Hulk Hogan.
Waiting for Hulk to die.
Yeah, as soon as Hulk Hogan dies, Rick will die too. I'm telling you, they'll be with a day of each other.
They have no tickets sold for their debut show. Him and Eric Bischoff.
Jesus.
So it's suicide.
Christ.
So it's suicide.
So it's suicide. Yeah. He's slowly starving
They've
himself.
sold 9% available tickets.
Wow. We sold more tickets than Hulk Hogan last night.
Wow.
No, it doesn't say that. No, so I thought I heard. Maybe it was a fake one because people hate Hulk Hogan so much on my algorithm.
I would rather watch Thunder in Paradise than anything else.
Yeah,
he's ever
deathbed
done.
rumors. Yeah, so it's rumors.
Aw.
Yeah.
See, I remember
Damn
reading about it. Yeah, Hulk Hogan makes $7 million business move and amid shock health concerns and deathbed rumors.
When was this?
This was 2 days ago.
Oh shit.
Still reeling from shock health concerns where someone believed he was on his deathbed.
Yeah,
his
in a
professional
coma.
wrestling partner, blah, 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 blah. $7 million project. So he did this
Oh,
while...
I see.
He did it on purpose to make people like him again. I guess I do like Hulk Hogan since he's dying.
Here we go. Last week, Hogan had to swat away concerns that he was close to dying after past nemesis Bubba the Love Sponge said live on air that a pretty damn reliable source had told him that the 71-year-old was in such bad health that he might not make it. So it was all rumors then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's rumors.
Huh.
I heard he was in a coma.
However, it is believed Hogan, whose real name is Terry Bollea,
No shit.
no way, is not close to death and was only in the hospital to address health problems he struggled with for years. It's hard to read on this big ass
Alcoholism
screen.
and drugs.
I know, right?
Yeah, so he's not actually dying. Damn.
He's not really a.
It was a
Can you have
publicity
racism
stunt.
removed?
No.
Doc, I need a surgery. Can you get the racist thing out of me?
Hey, wouldn't it be ironic the racist bone in your foot or racist bone
God,
was in
that's
your foot?
racist in itself, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like to get the racist out of your body, it's a bone in your foot.
Yeah,
Like,
right. You're either racist or you can walk. You can't do both.
Yeah, exactly. I like that. I
be-
say we cut the legs off racists. That's exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
It'd be funny because it'd be like a Demolition Man thing in the future where everyone gets their racist bone taken out of.
Yeah.
Like,
That would be good because then we cut their legs off. Then the racist won't have a leg to stand on.
It gets
always
all
the wrong
those.
button.
It gets that one too.
no, that's the pause.
Yeah, exactly.
We should put labels on them maybe because every time it's wrong.
Yeah,
But
I've been getting it.
that's what I wanted.
well, if you go to the sample page up here,
The cream of the
if you go right there, you can see which ones are which colors go where.
You guys want to do cream of the crop today?
I don't know. I don't know much about cream this week.
No.
What kind of crops are you
Favorite
creaming?
creamed corn.
Well, I'm partial to the creamed kind.
I like the cream kind too.
Yeah.
Weird.
Weird.
I don't know.
What kind of cream corn do you like?
Stofers?
That's a Salisbury steak.
Oh yeah.
Lasagna.
Yeah.
Lasagna.
Yeah, lasagna.
Lasagna.
I don't know what's a good cream of the crop.
I don't know, man.
Kibblez wife's cooking.
We could go on for days on that. My wife's an amazing cook.
I know. I always go over there and steal shit all the time.
Well, I've been with
You
her
guys-
since like right when I turned 17.
So
So
you've
we
been
like
training her.
learned to cook together.
You guys
Yeah.
ever wonder why your shit keeps missing from the fridge? It's me. I've been sleeping in
Yeah,
your
I've
house for
been
years.
saying That's okay. I told Chrissy if she cheats on me with anyone but Jesse, we're getting a divorce. But she's lost a super lot of weight, dude. It's like fucking a bag of antlers
I know.
again.
Well, I don't want to fuck her. I just want her to cook for me. Like, I just chain her up and make her cook and put her back in.
Yeah. Now show me how you make them homemade noodles again. Roll it out. Give me that pie crust, bitch.
When I leave, they better be ready by the time I get back. I'm hungry.
We have mulberries and blackberries down the way, and she's out picking them, making jam. I fucking love this woman.
And she's so skinny. Why don't you fucking feed her then, Kibblez? God.
I do try to feed her, bro. But the thing is, there's just
You
so
eat all
much
the food
good
she
food,
cooks?
and I want it. You know, so I let her eat once a week.
It's like that John Goodman in Family Guy. Whenever he's eating it, he's like, "We're hungry too."
Yeah, my wife's my boss. She's trying to put me on a diet right now, and it's not working. She's literally, she's starving me. I haven't eaten in a week, and I'm still not lost any weight.
I don't think she's putting you on a diet. She's just taking her portion. Damn, Kibblez.
Finally, she's
putting me on a diet. She's taking all the food.
She's like, you're not making me wait in the car at Golden Corral again.
It's called standing up for herself. Okay.
17 years now. She's starting to.
God damn.
However, wait, 17 years? Is that right?
17? No, even longer than that.
You were 17 when you got together.
Yeah, 22
years. 22 years, and she's finally standing up for herself.
Finally. She'll get a Harley and
Good
become
job.
a lesbian.
Oh, well, I think she might be a lesbian.
I remember you telling
She's
me that.
fucking something. It ain't me.
She's fucking the bed. She's leaning up the bedpost something. I don't know what she's doing.
I don't know what's going on.
She's bumping up against something.
I have noticed a Natalie Imbruglia record and Jewel record, so you might be right.
Jewel, not too bad. It's what's her name?
It's
Meredith
all Lilith
something.
Fair people.
Who's the other one?
Brooks.
Sarah McLachlan.
Yeah, Sarah McLachlan. Ugh.
Yeah.
She just makes me think of dead puppies.
Which one's that? Outside my window.
No,
which one is
in
that?
the arms of an angel.
Yeah, that's Sarah McLachlan.
Yeah. Which one's outside my window?
Outside my window.
Outside my window. That Meredith something.
I don't know that one.
I do. I know what you're talking about.
It's a very lesbian song.
He didn't name
Very lesbian song. What?
Type it outside my window, lesbian.
Yeah, I bet you if you put that in, it'll actually come in. Happy Pride Month. But
Let's see if it goes. Outside my window, lesbian song. Melissa Etheridge. What?
Thank you. Come to my window. My bad.
It came up though. That's what the fuck.
That's fucked up, bro. But
I told you.
Wait, is Melissa Etheridge a lesbian?
Yes,
is that what it is? Okay,
yes.
I didn't know that.
It's a very lesbian song.
yes.
Well, Sarah Buxton also has a song called "Outside My Window."
Well, I bet she's a lesbian too. Bio her. Let's see.
I think you were thinking of Melissa Etheridge.
Yes,
though.
it's Melissa Etheridge. Come to my window.
Yeah, it's come to my window. No, it's come in my window.
Come on my window.
Come on my window.
Squeegee it, please. Squeegee it clean. Squeegee it
Come on
clean.
my window.
Why is "Come to My Window" a lesbian song? Someone asked that.
Yeah.
The song's lyrics describe the intense love that Etheridge has for another person. It describes situations that she's willing to endure and how happy the other person makes her feel. In addition, the song implicitly alludes to the singer's sexual orientation and activism by the lyrics, "I don't care what they think."
So
that is a lesbian. Okay,
we weren't
right.
being offensive. We just knew it was a lesbian.
we just thought you were being homophobic. But goddamn, okay, cool.
Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month, everyone. And just so everyone knows, I'd suck a dick.
You're like, fuck it.
Yeah, whatever.
Hold on, I'm not gonna let you outgay me.
Yeah, I can go. Anything you can do, I can do better.
He's gonna suck dick to a Melissa Etheridge song.
There you go. I don't care what they think. Come to my window.
Just check out my YouTube channel later. All right.
Come
guys.
on my window.
And
My window.
I go to church and I'm like, just a stranger on the bus.
Oh, I don't know if that one was.
That's Joan Osborne.
Yeah.
Is she a lesbian too? No.
Is that?
Is she?
I don't know.
Is that the I'm a bitch lady?
No. That's Meredith Brooks, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I've confused
That
those.
one was Meredith.
I'm a bitch.
That's a pro-feminist song.
And then Tracy Chapman did the "Give Me One Reason to Stay Here."
Yeah. Give me one more reason.
I don't know if she's a lesbian, but if she's not, she's missing a very good opportunity.
I think it's a dude.
If it is, they're missing a good opportunity to be a lesbian.
That's true. She's missing out on a lot of
It
puss.
looks like Millie and Vanilli.
Did we just made an entire lineup of what was that feminist festival in the 90s?
Lilith Fair.
Lilith Fair, yeah.
Yeah, that's how he named his daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Because Leah looks like a Never mind. That was going to be offensive. Shame,
No,
shame on me. Happy Pride Month.
Because Leah wasn't fair at all.
Yeah, Leah wasn't fair at all.
So I had to call her Lilith.
I would say, yeah, because I was thinking Liz Fair, so that makes
Yeah.
sense why it's
And
close.
what was her name?
But, yeah.
Fiona Apple.
I love Fiona.
Oh, yeah.
I love Fiona Apple
Oh, yeah.
so much.
Oh, that fucking. And I need a crate of oranges just to take a bath. Remember that video?
her?
That was so hot, man. She was taking a bath.
Didn't
of
she do
oranges.
movies or something? What happened to her, Fiona Apple?
I think she choked on apples. Actually, she was eating an apple pie and she was allergic to cinnamon.
she
and
died. She died in the
swole.
city of Bobbin.
Yeah, she drowned bobbing for apples. It was the weirdest thing, dude. I mean,
No, she's still making stuff.
she's probably, but no one's listening. Sorry, Fiona Apple.
Yeah.
I loved
Fiona.
There's a couple of her albums that I really love.
Criminal. I'm feeling like a
Yeah.
criminal.
Criminal
Criminal's
that was the big
awesome,
single,
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
I loved Title, that was that album. And
should-
then
we should
Extraordinary Machine, I love that
We
album.
should cover
too.
one of her songs, make it punk.
Yeah, she put out an album in 2020.
Really?
Fetch the Bolt Cutters.
Well, that's almost 6 years
Nice.
ago now. So
Yeah,
that's
still.
been a while. She's probably dead.
She did that right. 2020. COVID.
I haven't heard it.
She released an album during COVID. That
The last
sucks.
one that I've heard
A
was
lot of people
Extraordinary.
did, bro. It's
That's
the most
weird.
boring time of our lives.
Well, Extraordinary Machine
I had
came
a
out in
blast.
05, and that was my favorite album. Actually, like Title was cool. That was the one that had Criminal on it, but like Extraordinary Machine was my thing. That was my shit. Let's see what
Jesse's the only person I know that had a great time during the pandemic.
I did. I had a blast.
let's see what Sputnik Music thinks. So this is a website that I've been using since the very early 2000s, and it's full of music snobs like me. So
3.9.
It's got a 3.9.
Ain't too bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to it.
So yeah, Title got a 3.9. So
Look
it's
at
the same as
that.
that.
That's just one half of craziness.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so she's rated pretty high on here. 3.9, 4.1 for
What kind of fruit is that?
and 3.8. I don't know.
Semen.
They look like little vaginas.
I don't know.
Those are garlic. Isn't that
buttholes.
garlic?
I don't know. No, that's not garlic.
I don't know what that is.
It's not apple either. It's false
Yeah.
advertising.
No. Fraud, but not false advertising.
Thank you, Ja Rule.
Let's find out. What is the cover? It's a flower.
I was gonna say it looks like flower seed pod.
You're a seed pod.
You're a seed
I'll
pod.
fucking quit. Call me a seed pod. mother-
Fiona took the photo that appears in the album cover. It's a flower that was growing at her house, and on the inside cover is the same flower after it bloomed. Okay, it's before it
Oh,
bloomed.
okay.
Her motivation for taking the cover shot is to avoid a photo shoot.
I get it. So when your flower's out of bloom, when you shoot up heroin, no.
She was sick of having her face on. Look at that picture of her up there on the Idler wheel.
The idler wheel.
I like that.
That's her art, probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I haven't heard
It
either.
it almost looks like a
I haven't heard
rocket.
either.
I've heard
Idler
Idler Wheel. I want to hear Idler Wheel.
It's like a William Schlepper.
It's
or a
apparently
Brocky.
it's
I know
got,
it's highly rated.
It's got 741 votes on here, and like I said, the reason I use this site is because it's full of fucking snobs, and that's
Yeah.
what I love it. So
shit.
I can usually go here and figure out, this is
I like snobs too.
Speaking of snobs,
yeah.
Yeah, speaking
Speaking of snobs, we gotta take a break. We'll be right back after this message.
all right, guys. So what do you got?
I got nothing. I can't think of anything.
Sorry, I got a guy.
You got a guy.
I got a guy.
It's not another one of your puppet friends, is it?
Just give him a chance.
Is it human or made of fabric?
Just give him a chance. Hey guys. Just give him a chance.
Fine. What do you got, Barry?
All right. Well, some kids want to be astronauts, and others want to be firefighters or the guy that picks up garbage, right? Well, I say let's be more realistic. My first drug dealing kit. Yeah. Comes with a set of maybe Frozen-themed digital scales, Some like baby powder, some baggies.
Barry, I don't think that Shop Outhouse really wants to promote that kind of image right now.
Plus, pot is practically legal anyway.
I think it was a good idea, though, Barry. What else you got, man? Okay, well then, moving on then. Remember when tuna sandwiches used to taste good? Yeah, they were delicious. That's before they started taking all that dolphin out. My suggestion is cans of just dolphin.
Okay, so I don't get it. Are we like selling dolphins now?
No, we will be canning and consuming dolphin.
Barry, there are so many problems with that. I don't even know where to begin. You got anything else? Anything that we can actually use?
Okay, here's my last idea. Your final solution. Sure was a super sticker. Swastikers. Okay, I got one more. It's a really stupid idea, though. It's a t-shirt design. I don't think you're gonna like it. Here.
Yes! Exactly!
That's what we've been looking for.
My man.
There we go. All
You're
right.
gonna let me down.
ShopOuthouse.com.
ShopOuthouse.com.
Okay.
Welcome back to the Outhouse Super Show, Season 2, Episode 33, brought to you in part by
Dicks.
ShopOuthouse.com. And Pralines and Dick. Brought to you by Pralines and Dick.
Man, that sucks too. How Mike Myers punked him out of all that shit.
Oh,
Danny
yeah,
Carvey.
I know.
You know, it's like you wonder. Like Mike Myers is such an asshole. Like he didn't want Garth to be part of that.
He didn't want him to be in Wayne's World at all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, man, and Garth was like one of my favorite people.
Talking about Wayne's World.
Yeah, if
1993.
Kids don't know. Pralines and Dick.
If he were an ice cream flavor, he'd be Pralines and Dick. It's such a good line, and it's always looked over.
Every time I think of Wayne's World, I can only think of one thing, and that's Dwayne's Underworld.
Yes.
Yeah.
From
Well,
Stay
that's
Tuned.
Stay
Yeah,
Tuned.
so that's Stay
Yeah.
Tuned.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Mr. Ritter, John
That's an
Ritter.
underrated movie too.
love
So
that movie.
I was so I listened to this podcast called The Rewatchables, and I've actually recommended it to you before, probably.
Yeah, I think I've seen
but
it.
They break down like it's a Ringer podcast, Bill Simmons
Yeah.
and them. But they break down movies and they go, well, so it's the concept of it is basically it's if there's a movie on back in the day on cable, it's like, oh, I have to sit down and watch it. You can't not watch it. So they do those kind of movies and they break them down. They give them like categories and everything. But anyway, so I recently listened to the Wayne's World one, and I found out on this podcast they actually told me that there's a category on YouTube of porn movies, but what they do is they take all the sex out and they just put the plot, and it ends up being like a 15-minute little short film.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just a terrible acting of porn
Yeah.
without the.
Oh,
but
God.
there's a parody of Wayne's World. Apparently, it's called Zane's World, and it's like apparently it's really
Cassandra.
Yeah, they actually said it's really good.
That's hilarious.
But it's a porn parody. But you can find it on YouTube, and it's like a 15-minute broken down, and you just see the terrible acting in the plot. But
Yeah.
like they start taking their clothes off, and it cuts to the next scene. So like I'm like. I never knew this genre of YouTube video like exists,
Yeah.
but I love the bad acting in porn so much that I feel like I want to like look all of them up now and like watch porn on YouTube without the sex.
They got it Married with Children, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what it is. It's all the parody ones.
Yeah.
But Zane's World sounds really interesting. So watch some Wayne's World.
I want to
porn.
watch Stay Tuned now. Again,
Yeah, Stay Tuned is a
with
great
John Ritter.
movie.
With Jeffrey Jones as the devil.
Yeah.
That
movie had a
Eugene Levy.
it had that weird uncanny late 80s early 90s, very much like Guar. It had that kind of vibe to
Nostalgia.
it. Like it's not even nostalgia.
It's like a Tromaville type of thing.
Yeah,
Almost
yeah.
feel. It was just like absurdist and evil.
Exactly.
A parody. They parodied a lot. That's why I like the parody. Like all the commercials.
I put that in like it's like that vibe or that like aesthetic along with like the Guar movies or like with like Nothing But Trouble or like that time period put out a lot of like weird like creepy
And
that
it
was
goes
evil
with Nothing But
comedy.
Trouble a lot, actually.
Yeah,
It bombed though.
Well,
No one liked that movie.
So
Stay
did nothing.
Tuned.
So did Nothing
It
But Trouble. I
bombed.
think.
No, Nothing But Trouble made money. Chevy Chase was
I
on a
think it
tear.
bombed.
These are the kind of movies that are like super
better look
creepy.
that up.
They're
Yeah,
super
look that up
creepy
for
when you're
me.
a kid, but then when you grow up, you're like, this movie's awesome.
As far as I know, Chevy Chase killed it.
Look
with
up how
Nothing But
good
Trouble.
Nothing But Trouble did.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that one bombed.
I don't think that did well either.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
I'm thinking I saw it in a documentary. Or
Demi
something.
Moore was awesome in that movie.
Yeah,
She was on
I
the
love the movie.
I was like, when I heard the review of it, I was like, "What? It's like one of my favorite movies." That's why I'm thinking I remember it.
All right, Nothing But Trouble grossed
See?
$8.4 million.
That's
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah, that's
On-
good.
on a
That's
three-
not
On a
fun.
$40 million budget though.
Oh,
Yeah. So no, that did
Yeah,
not do well.
they did bomb.
They
They
lost
bombed.
I was like,
$37 million.
It took $40 million to make
Yeah,
that.
that was
I feel like
piece of
$30 million went into that fucking roller coaster thing.
Damn.
Like that is
Yeah.
terrifying.
Yeah, they bombed hard.
the theaters.
Well, let's see what Stay Tuned did.
Oh, stay tuned.
I know Stay Tuned definitely bombed.
Yeah, that definitely. Man,
'Cause John-
that's
it
almost
almost
straight to
killed John-
video.
yeah, it
I just wanted to
John
consider
Ritter's.
it. It grossed $10 million. Actually made more money.
Oh,
Wow. On a $7 million.
No, it doesn't have the budget.
No.
Let's see here. It grossed $10 million though, so it made $2 million more than Nothing But Trouble even.
1992. Yeah, it came
Find out
out.
what the budget is. 25 million.
Maybe 12 million.
10 million.
Yeah, so they
So
still
10 million on a 25 million.
Yeah.
The other one was 8 million on a
40
40
million.
million.
Jesus, nothing but
So
trouble.
nothing but
made
trouble bombed way worse.
More, yeah.
Well, they thought it was going to. I mean, come on, look at the star power. John Candy and Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase.
I mean, come
true.
on, John
Demi
Ritter,
Moore.
Jeffrey Jones, the other
Eugene Levy.
Hey, we don't talk about Jeffrey Jones here. He's a diddler.
Whatever, man. So,
What's P Diddy got
so
to do
I
with
can
it?
separate that from Howard the Duck. No problem.
Yeah.
He is the Dark Overlord.
I still love Ferris Bueller, so I get it. You know.
It's true.
Yeah. And Beetlejuice.
And Beetlejuice. I like
First
Beetlejuice
Beetlejuice.
too. He was great in that. You guys see
Yeah.
Beetlejuice?
I love he's just a dead guy the whole
Just a
time.
dead guy.
I love it.
No
Yeah,
head.
they didn't even show his face though. They animated it.
Yeah, they
wouldn't
animated,
show-
but
wouldn't show
they
his face.
they showed his likeness. So
Yeah.
I was kind of upset about that. So now you still have to pay the guy though.
No, they don't.
So yeah, you do.
No, they don't.
You do. They showed his likeness.
I think if it depends on
If
if
it's
it's like
if he sues,
it's
I
parody.
guarantee he'll win.
But no, if it's animated, you don't have to. You know, because Mike Tyson had that same shit. He had to sue them and shit for it because
For, like, Punch-Out?
Cartoon Network was making
Oh.
those fake Mike Tyson shit. And then he
Is that how Family Guy gets away with everything?
Yeah,
I never knew that.
Yeah, parodying cartoon. It's a drawing, so they can't.
Leave a comment leave a comment below if you think Jesse's wrong, because I don't. I just believe it because I don't have the research. Actually, I have a computer in front
Yeah,
of me. But
no,
Yeah,
don't Google it.
That's
I'm
good.
right.
Don't Google it. He don't like being wrong.
That's interesting.
You guys
Though.
are right.
I never knew that.
Nah, yeah,
if it's
bullshit, I don't
animated.
know.
Yeah, he's
So we
right.
could so we could animate.
Duh,
You had me though. God damn it. Oh God.
Come on, man.
I mean, part of me thought about it, but I was like, he was speaking with such conviction. I don't know.
Well, it's because he has high hopes. He's like, no, it can't be.
As you look at subsection
Well,
202.
here's the
in
thing.
right-
He cited Mike Tyson's Punch Out, or Mike Tyson in animation.
Cartoon,
Yeah, I was like,
animation with the-
okay, maybe he's right.
But he did
Party
sue
of the
them over
first
something.
part, I don't like that part of the contract. We're just gonna rip that.
But no,
fucking thing
he
out.
did sue him over something. I can't remember.
I'm gonna
It was
thoo
a while
you.
ago.
I'm gonna thoo you.
I'm super serious.
I'm
Serious about thooing
I'm
you.
almost 100% sure that Mike Tyson actually produced that cartoon that they did, and he did the voice for it.
No, they did it without him. Then he sued him, and he became part of it.
Yeah, okay, then he became the voice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because they're trying to do it without him. He's like, nah, motherfucker, I'm serious.
I'm serious this time, guys.
When was that? That was
2000s.
Was that 2000s?
That was funny cartoon.
I liked it. It was
Yeah,
funny.
that was funny. He had like a bird fucking sidekick,
Yeah.
and he was solving crimes.
Well, pigeon. Yeah, it's pigeon. He loved his pigeons.
It's a bird. Pigeons are
Yeah.
birds. I'm pretty sure.
No.
Leave a comment in the comment below if you think
No.
Kibblez is not wrong. Pigeons are not birds.
Pigeons is a squaw. They're not a bird.
I think squalls are birds too. I'm just saying.
Well, a pigeon's a trash bird. It's for,
Yeah,
for more for
exactly.
peasants,
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And for carrying messages. See, that's the most useful bird in the world, or the dirtiest. It's fucked up.
The birdiest.
Which you relate to it.
I relate to that. I relate more to the chicken, especially after Taco Bell. I had too much cheese.
That's not real
Laying eggs
It's
chicken.
and
hard.
shit.
Yeah, it's like
That's
real
not
hard
real
and
chicken
round.
at Taco
It's like-
Bell.
It's like weighs 4 Keurigs, 4 Katie Keurigs.
Katie Keurigs.
Yeah, it's South Park
On the shit
poop weighing
scale. Yeah, the
system.
shit scale.
On the shit scale, yeah.
How many Keurigs
Yeah.
can you
Did
lay?
you know Bono is actually just made of shit, according to South Park? That episode, yeah. He's just one giant turd someone laid. I believe it too. That's like the only thing I believe from South Park.
Speaking of laying giant turds, we're going to play a segment today. It's going to be
The cream of the crop!
the cream of the crop. Top 5, of course. Sorry.
Top 5 cream corn.
We're going to do a cream of the crop, which is our, creamed corn style. It's not really a game. It's just a segment. We just talk about shit. We do our top 5 of our favorites of something. It could be anything. Usually it has to do with pop culture because we are pop culture nerds. Today is no different. Today we are doing top 5 one-hit wonders.
One-hit wonders.
So we're doing the songs, though, right?
Yes.
One-hit wonder songs.
Not
Our favorites. Now, we did come up with this in about 5 minutes time in between, so that we're probably going to miss some stuff of our favorites. But yeah, leave a comment below. Leave us your top 5. We always say that. No one ever does.
I know.
So yeah, if you're watching, leave your top 5 one-hit wonders, because there's a lot of them.
Assholes.
And leave us some comments. Interact with the damn video for once. If you're listening, if you're watching, and subscribe to the channel, please.
It's not that hard to comment.
It's not that hard to comment. Click subscribe, because like
Will Mac-
92% of our viewers are literally not subscribed. I know a lot of YouTubers say that, but it's true. They show you the metric. 92% of people watch this and they don't even subscribe.
If you would subscribe,
Come on,
that's
guys.
92 people.
I think we only
It's
have
cause-
only Will Mack ever does anything on our likes.
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
anything.
shout out Will Mack. That dude is awesome.
That dude's
Thank you,
amazing.
Will.
We met him at
Thank you, Will.
Skankfest, and
Yeah.
like ever since then, he's been a fucking
cool
follower.
shit.
Yeah.
I think he's in Michigan. I
Yeah.
think, but
Yeah,
yeah,
Michigan.
shout out.
He laughs at all my dumb jokes on Facebook. I love you, dude.
Yeah. You're like our you're our best friend. You're our only friend. You're our only friend.
Our only fans.
You should come down and be on the podcast sometime.
Yeah,
we're in Central Indiana. We're about an hour. We're an hour north of Indianapolis. So come
I'll
see
see
us.
us Kingfest in New Orleans, and we'll talk about
There
it.
you go. Yeah.
yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna do our top 5 one-hit wonders. And we're gonna do. We're gonna do rock paper scissors.
Yep.
Oh, that's me.
Yep. That's
I guess,
him.
so I'm
You
going
win.
first.
Yeah.
Oh
Damn,
shit!
wow.
God
That was
damn.
quick.
That was easy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey,
Quick work.
as we say
Like
the
a one hit
song,
wonder, you're gone.
as we say the song, will you pull up the song on the screen here so we can get a little information on it?
It takes too much time.
Maybe.
No, it doesn't.
I might be able to.
He types so fast.
I might be able to.
Yeah.
So
He was going to be a typist, but then he changed careers. Yeah, and now
Queers? He changed queers?
No.
Careers.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's still with the same.
I'll just
career.
put Google up here in case we need it.
Okay.
So my when I think
Honorable mention?
when I think of I actually do have.
I have one honorable mention.
So these are not in an order. I didn't have time to put them in
Oh, I
order
did.
because, like I said, we put them together in 5 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7. So let's say 2 honorable mentions. Let's pick them. So when I think of one-hit wonders, I always think of 90s because there were a lot of one-hit wonders in the 90s, and that's when I grew up. So I think they're all 90s.
Yeah, mine. I think mine are. I think I got one in the 2000s. I think.
I'm pretty sure all mine are 90s. So
I got spanning from all times.
let's do
60s to 2010.
So let's do
true.
So I'll
Think of
choose
Sirius
2 of these
Satellite
as my honorable mentions. 7 Marry 3, Cumbersome.
Oh,
Yeah, but
I forgot about
they
that
also
one.
had Water's Edge.
It was not
Not
nearly
that
as
hit.
big as
Was
Cumbersome.
it?
Okay,
I thought
Cumbersome.
Water's Edge was the bigger one.
no. Well, let's talk about. We can Google.
That's what I wanted you to do.
So you're just wanting to prove me wrong?
I
Is that
know,
what this is
that's all
about?
it is.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
So
And me,
let's-
he's such an asshole.
Let's talk about the criteria of a one-hit wonder. It's
one hit.
a hit. No, they can have more than one hit, but it's
It's the
one hit,
biggest hit.
that way outweighs
Surpasses.
any of their other hits.
So they don't have a hit
So
that's subsequently the same.
if you have
size.
one like we talked about, Lit, My Own Worst Enemy,
Yeah.
Completely Miserable was arguably a better
like
song. And it was a hit, but it was
wasn't
nowhere
as big.
near as big as My Own Worst Enemy.
No.
So so let's look it up. Let's see, Cumbersome. I do like Water's Edge though. That's a good song.
I forgot they did that one.
Let's see
I thought
how
that was like Tantric or something.
let's see how this did. Released January 9th, 1996.
Both songs were on the same record.
Yeah. Let's see, charts. All right. Peak position. It got to number 1 in mainstream rock of
Wow.
US, which is pretty insane. Number 7 in modern rock tracks. Number 8 in Canada rock. So let's
Fucking
remember that.
Canadians.
So it did get number 1. I don't think Water's Edge was the number 1.
No.
Let's see. Let's find out.
22.
Number 7 in mainstream rock. So it got close. But
So better song, not
It's
as
still
good.
top 10.
It's such a good song,
but
man.
still,
it tells a real story.
The other one was also charted on like 7 different ones. This only charted on 3, and only one of them was top 10, where the other one had 3 top 10s. So I would say it's a one-hit wonder.
yeah. There you
Anyways, Cumbersome's a great song.
Yeah.
I put that as one
Honorable
of my
mention.
honorable mentions, just because I love the song, but it's not like one of my favorites. Let's see here, what else we got. So my other one would be Eve 6, Inside Out.
Yeah.
Because that's a fucking
I was
banger of a
on
song.
my
See, they also had other songs, but that song is
Rendezvous
fucking...
that I'm due with
Yeah, you can't pop that song. It's such a good song.
You know that dude
So
hates
good.
Louis J. Gomez.
That's one
Oh,
of
he
my,
hates everybody, dude.
Louis J. Gomez.
Yeah.
They had like beef
Oh, no,
and
no,
shit.
no. I'm thinking of the other guy from fucking that other band.
Oh, Third Day's Grace.
No, the band that you always sing, Kibblez. What's the band? The doot doot
Ween.
doot song. What is that band? Doot doot doot.
Oh, it's
Do, do,
Third
do,
Eye
do.
Blind.
Third Eye Blind.
Yeah.
He hates everybody. So why does
Yeah.
Eve 6 hate
Yeah.
Louis J.
Yeah.
Gomez?
But
Louis J.
they're a
Gomez.
3-hit wonder. They have to be because they had
Third Eye
Semi Charmed
Blind,
Live, the fucking How's It Gonna Be and
Yeah.
Jumper.
They're not on my list, but
Yeah.
they're definitely more than
I
that.
can't remember. I think it had to do something with Ari Shaffir or something. But like he got into it somehow, and like and Louis J. Gomez got messages from him, threatening, beating him up and stuff. And I'm like, and he's like, dude, that sucks. I love your band. He's like, Rendezvous, and I'm through with you, man. Like, come on, I love your band so much. Don't hate me.
I love that song that you did that once.
All right, so my top 5.
Number 5.
So I went ahead and ordered them because
Nice.
whatever. I just did it
Yeah.
real quick. So
Yeah, 5?
by number 5, Kibblez, you're going to argue it because I know they have better songs.
One-hit wonders.
They have a lot of songs, but they were definitely a one-hit wonder. The Butthole Surfers.
Yes.
Come down the mountain.
Yes.
Yeah.
I fucking love the song,
That was their
though.
only hit.
Yeah.
They, have
They had a
song
lot of
called-
good songs.
They have a song called Christina that I play for my wife all the time and fucking love.
They have a lot of great songs.
The
They're a great band.
Lead singer
I mean-
was in fucking Have You Seen Me video as
Yeah.
the guy
Yeah.
with the mustache.
And they did a soundtrack for the movie Freaked, so they're
Yeah,
cool with me.
Well, they have so many albums too. Like, cause like the early Butthole Surfer stuff is way different than the later stuff.
yeah, plus
And-
a lot
no,
of
that
my
was
favorite
Motorhead,
punk
my
rock
bad.
and a lot of my favorite bands are like, Butthole Surfers is where it's at.
Yeah.
And that's how I heard of them to begin with. And like the album with the pencil sticking through the cheek. I can't remember what it's
Beavis and
called.
Butthead was how I found them.
Yeah, it's like
I found a lot of bands.
So I think of a guy named Josh Green when I was like in 5th grade. Hooked me up.
The first song I ever heard was Pepper. So I mean, but it was a huge hit, and obviously they didn't have any other hits. They have other songs, but they that was a big hit. I still love the song. I'm not one of those.
Yeah, I remember being
elitist
very
people.
surprised that it was Butthole Surfers because it's so fucking different.
It's very different for
so
sure.
different, but the song is so
It's such a fucking banger though. It's a banger.
And when Failed Escape covered
Failed
it.
Escape used to cover it.
Oh,
Yeah, I love
loved
that
it.
shit. Yeah, it was so good.
Toilet paper everywhere,
Swisher
pepper
doing that
going
song
on.
was so good.
And he let the crowd into it. Oh, those are good days. Good days.
So that was my number 5. Number 4.
Woo!
The Eels. Novocaine for the Soul. You remember that song?
No.
Barely. I remember the Eels barely.
It's such a cool.
It has to be that song.
Life
because they're
is
one of
hard,
those.
and so am I. Is that song? Before I sputter out. Like such a cool song. It's an interesting
Sputter
song.
out. Oh yeah, I definitely remember that shit.
When will we fall down?
No, it's not that. But
Get back, gotta get out.
but anyways,
of here.
I just always loved that song. I don't know anything else from them. Like I've never heard of any of their other stuff. I looked it up to make sure they were a one-hit wonder, and that was the only song that they had chart. So. But yeah, I just love the song. I've always dug that song.
Yeah.
You probably dig it if you heard it. It's very 90s.
I'm jamming lit on the way home though, and on the way to Indy tonight.
It's almost like Cake kind of style. Like it's like monotone and kind of
I love Cake.
kind of groovy and jammy.
Those guys should have only had one hit, but they had
a bunch. They had a ton.
It's
Yeah.
so crazy. They even did a Aretha Franklin song and had a hit with them.
It was so good though. Cake is amazing.
I love Cake.
They were originally called Butthole Surfers. They had to change their name to Cake.
Their simplicity is not because their bass lines are way harder than what it seems. They seem simple, but their grooves
They make
are
it
just-
feel easy, and that's what's good about
and the
it.
spoken word thing on top of the, I just love that so much. It's like rap. It's like the first Linkin Park.
Yeah. But they're not a one-hit wonder. They're definitely a multi-hit
not.
wonder.
Yeah,
I
they're
love
multi-hit.
Hybrid Theory.
So-
Is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 3, Silverchair Tomorrow. Now they had other songs too, but that song was way bigger.
Well, they had
Great song.
That next hit they had sucked. It was like bitching about their mom.
Is that
or
Israel's
something.
Son?
Yeah, Israel's Son.
Yeah.
It's a good song. I like the song, but I like that whole album.
isn't
Frog
there-
Stomp was a
We
great
are
album.
the
There's
youth
some
and the unsocial.
Isn't there some connected with that song? Israel's Son? Isn't it like connected with the murder?
Yeah,
or
it's
some
like a
shit?
serial killer or something. We looked it up. Remember that day we were in here watching videos of
That's
them.
what I was like, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's about
And I
a-
was
it's about a killer.
serial killer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
about
was
serial
so
killer.
into them when they came out because they were so young and stuff, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh, we
He
could
likes to
do this.
groom.
We could. I was younger than they were, Dick.
Well, no, it was just cool because they
You're
were.
grooming yourself.
It was cool because they were like 15 doing grunge shit.
Yeah.
It was good. Like they didn't sound like they were 15.
They were doing it better than Nirvana. You know,
They were doing a Nirvana impression.
Yes,
let's be
better than
fair.
Nirvana. I thought
They were.
Speaking of young, we do have tonight. Actually, by the time it comes out, we do have Masasaga coming,
Masasaga.
which is a rare snake. By the way, I looked it up.
Really?
Yeah, it's a type of snake. But
I know one of those trouser snake. It's really rare. You only see it in private.
But yeah,
you never see it in
what's a
public.
trouser snake?
Masasaga, go check them out because they're 12, 14, and 15, and they're all siblings, and they rock. But anyways, they play at the Outhouse tonight, which by the time this comes out will be past Saturday. But check them out.
Great. Kibblez gonna be brushing their hair.
Oh god.
It's time to do your eyebrows now, guys.
All right, so my number we're gonna have to go over.
Yeah, 2.
Number 2, Mighty Boss Tones. The impression that I get. I love the Boss Tones in
They're
general.
one hit.
That was. I'm glad that they had
Yeah.
that hit, man. They've had such a big career before that.
They
Such
had
a huge
dude. They
career
have
before
so
that.
many good songs, and
Yeah.
like it's yeah.
I like real big fish better as ska.
Yeah, it's a different kind of thing, man.
I like
If you
to
listen
sell
to
out.
old
I like
Mighty
to sell
Boss
out.
Tones and stuff, they're punk rock, man, with a little bit of ska
Yeah.
influence. Real Big Fish is ska with a little bit of punk influence.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a difference.
Boss Tones feel to me like a rockabilly band or
Yeah,
something.
they're
Like, it's
more-
fucking, it's
Yeah,
cool.
they were the
more-
boss. They invented that fucking kind of shit. If you look them up, they're like they're credited as being the guys who first coined the term. What was it? I forget what it was, but that kind of music.
ska.
Not ska,
I'll say
but
not
it
ska.
was something like
Yeah.
one of those genres.
Ska is a branch of reggae.
Yeah, the ska was. It was the
It's
first.
reggae influenced
Yes.
punk rock.
Yeah, and I was like, I didn't know that for the longest
Well,
time.
ska
I
was
like, oh, that makes
something
sense.
else. Ska was something else before it became what it
Yeah.
is. now.
Yeah. But either way, the Boss Tones rule. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was their one hit, which is still a great
Well,
song.
that's the impression that I get.
And that song was. Here's the thing: that song was so overplayed back in the
It
day.
was.
Yeah, it was.
But I still love it
I gave
every
you-
time. I can
gave
never.
you that record.
You did.
Yeah,
You did.
I gave you the
So you'll be driving, and go, I would,
Yeah, yes, 100%. Well, yeah, at that point, I'd only heard that song because I was a kid in the 90s, and then Kibblez gave me the CD, and I was like, holy shit, these guys are good. Like, it's
Yeah.
so fucking good.
And if you're in the
I
movie-
think he gave me 2 of their CDs, actually,
Yeah.
but
And if you're in the
had
movie
the older
Clueless,
punk rock and then the
yeah. It was a
movie
great
Clueless?
album.
No, I'm done. No. Stepped on. I ain't gonna fucking say it.
I apologize to you.
Anyways,
I'll
yeah,
watch
the
my
Mighty My
stuff.
Boss Tones rule.
And your number one.
If you don't know them, go check them out. My number one, the Toadies, Possum Kingdom.
I knew that was going to be on.
I
yours.
love that
That's
song
your
so
song.
much. That's
That's
also
about murder.
about a murderer.
That's actually
There's a theme here.
Oh, shit.
whenever I go, I start listening to YouTube. I always play your version of that song.
Oh, really?
So do I. I like your
Weird.
version
I
better.
like your version better.
Oh,
So do
well,
I.
thanks.
I do.
And I mean that too.
Go watch Maddie and the Mayonnaise Triplets. I did a full band cover of that. I did all the instruments.
You should do a music video that like you dragging your own dead body like through a thing,
that would be
like,
funny.
like killing yourself.
I just love because I love that I love the content of the song. I love the fucking the musical style. I love the weird
It fits perfectly. Simplicity, but not.
The way they add that extra bar in there, it goes like I think it goes to 7 or maybe 5. I can't remember now, but yeah, it's like the way that they the groove of it, the guitar parts, the fucking it's just
murder.
It's a great song. The way the vocals ramp up from the beginning all the way in, like it's just such a fucking cool
build
song.
up, bass line.
Toadies is also another great band. They have a ton of really
they
good
have
songs.
A bunch of good songs.
But that was
Wet
their one
Sprocket.
big hit.
Wet Sprocket, man.
That was a different band.
Toadies and the Wet Sprocket.
Toadies and the Wet Sprocket. When I was younger, I used to mix them up because it's like Toad the Wet Sprocket and the Toadies.
It's Toadies and the Wet Sprocket, man.
Yeah.
I wonder if we went on tour together.
That'd be weird.
One time, me and Jesse
Toadies
were
and the
going
Wet
through
Sprocket.
Goodwill, and before we ever did anything with Green Jello, we found a copy of Serial Killer and Toad and the Wet Sprocket.
Oh yeah.
And that's in my mind for some reason now those two bands go together.
Oh yeah, I forgot as a honorable mention, Three Little Pigs by Green Jello.
Oh, boo! That's not a hit.
It was a huge hit. What do you mean?
It was a huge hit. It was a huge hit.
He still gets. That's how he makes his money.
He had smaller hits, man. The Bear Went Over the Mountain was on the Shell CD and it played on movies and stuff, but it wasn't.
Hey, Bear Went Over the Mountain was in Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah,
but
that's the soundtrack.
The only good thing I like from him was the Maximum Carnage.
Yeah, Maximum Carnage.
The first song ever to be in a video game.
That's what I'm saying. That's
You
what I'm
know
saying.
what I
That's
mean?
the only thing I give Bill Manspeaker credit for.
Listen, man.
It was the first band to make
Listen,
they made a whole
listen.
soundtrack. for that
I am
game.
100% super proud to have ever been a part of Green
I love
Jello.
Green Jello.
I am so sorry that bullshit happened. That doesn't change that fucking Serial Killer record. I love it till the day I die. Yep.
All
Period.
right.
It's my
Number
turn.
one. Yep.
That's a number one.
That goes this way.
Oh yeah.
What, we're going counterclockwise for the first time? What the fuck?
He just winked at me. It was creepy.
I looked over. I saw him wink. I was like, oh god.
Matt, we go both ways. Like you just blinked.
That is true.
He's blinking.
Both eyes,
Blink
both
twice
eyes.
for anal in the alley after we're done.
With brown eye.
Okay, my honorable mentions.
Yes.
Eve 6.
Oh, nice. Rendezvous, I'm through with you.
Yep, Rendezvous.
That's a great song. It's a great song.
I will swallow my pride. And then Hanson Mbop.
Really?
You like
Yeah.
I hate that song.
I absolutely hated it, man. But it was so great because you couldn't get it out of your head because everyone was going like the
I look at him
Macarena.
differently now. I can't look at you.
What? Three young
Hanson?
boys with long blonde hair.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Now I did never
He just wants to do their hair.
He just wants to
He wants to brush their
groom
hair.
them.
Yeah, that's what, their hair.
Just to brush their hair.
All right. And closing.
You're
time,
not allowed to be here tonight when Masasaka comes.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. No.
Closing
kidding.
time.
Oh,
Semi-sonic.
that's a good one. That's a good one.
I mean, that
Closing
one
time.
still it's just played at like every bar in the fucking world. Like everyone
end of the
leave.
night,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Now
Every titty bar too.
my number 5. Right Said Fred.
Ooh.
I'm too sexy.
When I was a kid, I was too sexy for everything.
yeah.
I was too sexy for my Power Rangers. I was too sexy for my Turtles. I was too sexy for my fucking Proton Pack Ghostbusters toys.
I can see.
Oh, you had one of those?
Yeah,
Man, I always
fuck
wanted
yeah.
I
that.
can see your mom go, "Do your homework." You're like, "I'm too sexy for my homework."
That's right.
Stop it, David.
David.
Plus, they said sex. In the,
Yeah, oh, yeah,
I
they
mean,
did.
sexy. That's like, woo.
Well, I got in trouble with that too because it was TLC, ain't it? Let's talk about sex, baby.
Yeah.
Let's talk-
Salt and pepper?
It's not
Salt and
TLC.
pepper?
That's
Salt and pepper?
It might not be salt and pepper.
Let's talk about you and me.
Look
Let's
it
talk
up.
about all the good
It's-
things and the bad
it's in
things
one of
that
those.
may
Is that a
be.
one-hit wonder? It might
Let's
be.
talk about sex. That was TLC.
No.
No, Salt and Pepper.
Salt and pepper, yeah.
I know my Salt
I
and
got in
Pepper,
trouble
that's
for
what I
singing
thought.
that song all the time.
Check it out. I don't know how dumb my art teacher was, but I was singing "She's a Brick House," and I got in trouble for saying the word "prick."
What?
Oh,
Prick. When I was in art school, I was like, I don't know, 3rd grade or something. I got in
I thought
trouble
you
for
were
that
going,
shit.
she's a brick, she's a layer.
She's some mortar. She's a building. When he said that, I actually thought of that
That's
too.
what it
That's
is,
funny. That's funny.
All right, my number 4.
Number 4.
4.
Explore. Harvey Danger, Flagpole Sitter.
Yeah, yes,
That should have been on mine. That was the one that I was thinking of it earlier.
It's on my list.
That should have been on mine.
So
It's great.
fucking catchy. It's not quite as catchy as that
American Pie,
Bare
dude.
Naked Ladies tune, but I didn't really like that one, so I didn't
Well,
put it
they
on
got
my
more
list.
than one hit, don't they?
Bare Naked Ladies?
No, they've just
Not
been
as big as
around.
one week.
Yeah, they've been around for a long time, though. That's why.
Hootie the Blowfish, I would say one hit wonder then too. Then
Yeah.
Yeah.
damn, that's
Time,
why-
right?
That's my honorable
Time.
mention. I don't want to be with you.
I think he has country hits that he does by himself now, though.
I've
That
never heard
doesn't
any
count.
of these other Bare Naked Lady songs. I know one
neither.
week.
1 week.
Yeah, they did not have another hit.
Oh, cool, nice.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, they had these are their hits,
yeah,
but
then
no
I
one knows
biggest-
any of these.
Yeah, I don't either.
Damn, they've been around since '91.
Yeah, they've been
What?
around for a really long
Jesus
time.
Christ.
I remember hearing.
Yeah. Aren't they Canadian? I think they're
I heard them in like
Canadian.
'98. That was the first time, but
They're from Toronto, yeah.
yeah, they got together in '98 in the Toronto
Yeah.
suburb of Scarborough.
All right.
Scarborough cigarettes.
My number
3.
3. And I say, what about Breakfast
Breakfast
at
at
Tiffany's?
Tiffany's. Okay,
Deep
yeah.
Blue Something is the name of the band.
I did not know the name of the band.
Of
I know
course
the
they're a
song.
one-hit wonder,
yeah.
You just like it says your sister's name. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like the ones in the 90s, you know their name because that song was plastered all
Yeah.
over MTV.
Yeah.
Stacey's
fucking-
mom's got it going on, dude.
Yeah, late night shows and shit.
Well, that was
you know
'90s,
what I
wasn't
mean?
it? Or was that
Breakfast
'80s?
at
Deep Blue
Tiffany's?
Breakfast at Tiffany's? I thought it was 80s. It might have been early 90s. I don't
know.
Look it up.
I thought it was '90s.
It seems like an 80s song to me, but it could be 90s.
Song by Deep Blue
Deep
something.
Blue something. I've never heard their band name before. '93.
93.
Yeah, so there you go.
Good
See?
year for movies.
Yeah, it was a great year for that.
Yeah. So yeah, Breakfast at Tiffany's. And my number 2,
Number 2.
Poop.
that's my number 2.
Yep.
That is number 2.
You guys might not even know what song it is. Strawberry Alarm Clock is the name of the band.
Never heard that name.
Nearby.
Look it up. The song is Incense Peppermints.
Oh, I thought you were talking about movies
It's
still.
Incense Peppermints.
There's no, that one.
7 songs.
Incense.
Inception. That's what you
Incense
meant.
Peppermints.
Your one hit wonder movie. I've never heard of the
Strawberry
song.
Alarm Clock. No,
Yeah,
1967.
you've heard the song 1,000,000%. Can you play a clip? Are we allowed to do that?
I don't know if
I
it'll
don't
play.
know, yeah.
We might get.
Yeah, we get copyright banned. No, I don't know this
No,
song.
wait for the words, the chorus. Just get to the chorus or something. There it is. It's in like millions of movies. It's
don't-
in Austin Powers. It's in shitloads of movies.
Oh.
If
No.
if I've heard it, it's in the back of my mind, and I don't remember it
Did
at all.
Quentin Tarantino use it?
Let's see what all
Then
it's
I
been
wanna
used
see
on.
it.
Can you find that out on your thing?
Giggity.
Psychedelic rock band Strawberry Alarm Clock.
Austin Powers.
I was gonna look and see. It should be, maybe not.
No. Fuck that band.
I love that song. I like it a whole bunch.
How do you turn off a Strawberry Alarm Clock?
you with a grape?
All it says it was featured in Austin Powers and the television series Daisy Jones and the Six.
Nice.
Dude,
And then
look at the B side, the Birdman of Alcatraz.
let's look
I
down.
want to hear that
Trash.
song. Yeah, Alcatraz. I want to hear that song.
Let's see. It's release. It's what it did there. It's a Billboard.
Oh, it's a UK band.
How it charted. It's number 1.
Number
U.S.
one,
Billboard Hot
number one,
100.
Number 1.
Nice.
Cashbox Top 100 number 1.
What year was it? 1967.
67.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it did decent.
So it was right after Kennedy got killed.
I don't know it though.
Kennedy was 61. Or no,
As many
wait,
times as you've seen Austin Powers?
63.
That's
I'm not
crazy.
a huge fan of Austin Powers.
You know why?
The first one I watched all
You
the
know-
time. I didn't like Spy Who Shagged Me very much, or I've only seen Goldmember once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know why? Because Mike Myers fucked over Dana Carvey on that one too.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
should have
He was
shouldn't have
supposed to
stole
be
the
Mr.
chopping
Evil.
broccoli bit.
Yeah, Dr. Evil
Dr. Evil was
was
supposed to be Dana Carvey.
Yeah. It was Dana Carvey.
Harvey.
It's Lorne Michaels.
It was
It's
Dana
impression.
Carvey's impression of
Of
Lorne
Lorne
Michaels.
And
yeah.
then Mike stole that and then did it.
Yep.
But it's weird to me that he's like,
Why?
no, I'm just gonna play both parts. Like, why
Yeah.
not just let Dana Carvey play
Exactly,
it?
because I think I love Mike Myers, but I think Dana would have.
It probably
killed
would have
it.
done, but it probably done better anyway because like everybody wants to see Mike Myers and Dana Carvey together
Exactly.
again after Wayne's World. Like,
Exactly, it would have made more sense.
but apparently he didn't like Dana Carvey at all. Though.
No,
Like, it
I'm
doesn't
sure
make
he
any
liked him
sense.
just fine. He doesn't like sharing money.
Yeah.
He's just one of those greedy guys. You know what I mean? He doesn't have a lot of partners.
I mean,
Obviously, it's greed.
They did say he was an asshole on set.
we
and
did see
everything.
that trailer for that Tom Cheech and Chong documentary, which I want to see.
Oh my
you seen
God,
that?
I can't wait for
No,
that.
I haven't.
It's about them fighting, all the years and.
Oh,
but
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what Mike Myers didn't want. He didn't want the Beavis and Butthead,
Oh, he
Bill
did-
and Ted,
yeah.
Wayne's World. He didn't want the Garth and Wayne.
My number one.
Oh,
sorry.
I thought we were
Fuck
talking.
it. Fuck Mike Myers.
Baby Got Back.
Oh,
Sir
yeah.
Mix-a-Lot.
Sir Mix-a-Lot. I like Monster Mac better on the Beast Boy soundtrack.
Oh yeah, that was a good song. I liked it, but
But
this
it's
is
nowhere
his
near
only
as-
hit.
yeah.
It was
Over there.
definitely a number.
Yeah.
He had
one
another
wonder.
song. I'm a guy that you love to hate. Coming down Washington
Yeah.
State.
Yeah.
Well, he had a bunch of
But-
songs that were they did
Yeah,
videos
I think
and stuff. But
I was
no.
diddled by my babysitter with that song.
Nice, nice. That's all right. My babysitter was only 2 years older than me, but her mom liked to fuck the shit out of me. It was awesome.
It was my.
Jesus Christ.
You know what's weird? It was my sister's friend, and then she ended up dating my friend later in high school.
Nice.
Because it was funny because like my buddy Jared was like, I got this new girlfriend named Christy. Because we moved from Kokomo out there, and I go, Christy, you know, I don't know here for name.
Oh,
And then all of a sudden, I was like, huh. And all of a sudden, he brought her over, and I was like, holy shit. So she used to diddle me when I was a little kid.
Oh, that was true.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was true.
shit.
Yeah. I was experimenting. You know, you let your babysitter diddle you around. This sort of makes a lot.
How old were you?
God, 8, 9.
We're trauma dumping here
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
podcast.
trauma llamas.
Maybe you didn't realize it was trauma, but like that's
Yeah. Let's say it's
explains
social
some stuff.
Yeah,
It
Sir
explains
Mix-a-Lot.
some
That's
things.
what.
Yeah,
So when I hear
that
Sir Mix a
song-
Lot, I'm like, ooh, hey, Christy, play with a little more.
I
God.
was wondering why you always got wood every time that song came on.
Oh Jesus!
Now I get it.
Baby got back.
All right, well, that was a
Yeah.
good top 5. Let's move on. You're making me a little uncomfortable here. I don't know.
All right.
Trauma llamas.
Honorable mentions. Honorable mentions, Jesse.
Oh yeah, it's my
Oh
turn
yeah,
now.
yes, Messy Gravis is
Okay.
Tizern.
Tis urn.
Tizern.
Tis his urn. He's
Tis
dead.
Tizern.
He's dead.
Yeah, my honorable mention, Spine Shank.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nobody says my mind.
Was that big of a hit though?
I like that song.
That just
New
reminded
Disease.
me of Stabbing Westward.
Hold
now.
on, let me look it up.
Yeah, Stabbing
Yeah,
Westward.
Stabbing
Yeah,
Westward.
that's one
I
hit. Yeah.
can't even save myself.
Oh, I love that song. Yes. We were working on a cover of that
Yeah,
in
on the
Minus
New
Blindfold
Disease.
before we broke up. That would have been a cool
Nobody. 2000. So yeah. How high did it get? How high did it get? At number 5.
Wait, it charted.
Number 5.
Oh, UK rock.
It got to number 5 for the UK rock and metal.
Yeah.
33 on mainstream.
Ain't too bad.
But I don't think they had another single that was.
That's why.
Well, I don't know.
That's why it's an honorable mention.
Hold on, Synthetic may have been. Synthetic was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Now it may not have charted, but
It has a lot more to say about it. That's for sure.
oh, that's the album. Hold on, what was the other song? There was another. Synthetic was the
Yeah,
album.
Syn-
they had a
Synthetic is in
disease.
song 3 right there. It says Synthetic.
Well, it wasn't a single though.
No.
I thought there was another single they had.
New Disease is something else.
Maybe it was New Disease. I'm thinking of. No, Synthetic was a single. It just doesn't have a Wikipedia. So never
Yeah.
mind.
So it must not have been that great of a one, huh?
Yeah.
The height of colossusness. Yeah, there's the. I love that album.
Callousness.
Or callousness.
Man,
Colossusness.
I'm reminded of Fuel now too.
Yeah.
That's why it's an
There-
honorable mention.
yeah.
Because Tony had that album.
had a
and
bunch
I
of hits,
jammed it.
though.
I
Did
jammed
they?
it.
Fuel. Yeah, they had. Let's see. There was
In my hands.
Hemorrhage in my hands.
That's
was a
only
big-
2 I can remember.
That was a big one. Shimmer was a big one.
That's only 2 I can think
Please
of.
don't
Ever.
bleed out.
They had more. Hold on.
Did
I
Let me-
love that song.
Let's find out.
Please don't bleed out in my hand. John Casserole.
Oh, it's Leave Love Bleeding in My Hands.
Just let me see how it went.
The only band that has Devin Sawa as the lead singer. You see that guy?
Bittersweet. That was the
Oh,
other hit. That was the
yeah.
other hit. And it's bittersweet now. Swallow the pill.
We swallowed her here. Puppet strings. You love that, Kibblez?
All these things I carry now. All right. Let's see singles. Where are the singles at? Here we go.
Shimmer.
Damn.
Bittersweet. Sunburn was pretty good. Jesus or a Gun. Hemorrhage. I think Shimmer, Bittersweet, and Hemorrhage were their
Yeah.
best. Oh, Bad Day. Have a
Oh,
bad
Bad
day
Day, yeah.
again. That was also a good one. Look at these chart positioning.
Going back
I
down.
wasn't a big fan of that
Innocent
one,
was
no.
also.
Tom Petty
Falls
song.
on Me was a big hit. And no, your way.
I like that.
Falls
Oh, that was
on
them. I didn't
me.
realize that one was Fuel.
Brings me down.
And my number 5
Number
of
5.
the.
Cream of the crop!
Every time. I even have them on the screen this time.
I know. It's my mind's saying something else, and my finger did something.
Numero 5.
You know?
Cinco.
Okay.
Cinco.
Teenage Dirtbag Weedus.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that
Yeah,
one.
come on.
See, this is the
dude.
problem coming up within 5 minutes.
exactly,
I love that song.
I love Teenage Dirtbag, especially when he did that mini desk.
Oh, yeah,
And he
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Like he breathes in and does the girls.
They're
voice.
playing-
They have a girl right there.
They're playing in Logan Sport
Yeah.
in September.
It's what he has girls in his band.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah.
No, I got this. I got this. I do love that song, though.
Number 4, Harvey Danger, Flagpole Center. You know, of course, American Pie.
Great song.
You know, watch American Pie every day.
Every day. You're like,
Why?
And I come in pies.
Oh, that makes sense.
of course.
Okay. Yeah.
You're like, yeah,
I can get
Nadia.
Yeah, and it's Danger, Harvey Danger.
Depending on how hot the fucking pie is.
I actually got their album because I was like, it was just a couple years ago. I was like, they gotta have better songs, right? And like, it wasn't bad, but I don't remember any of those.
There are no
songs.
Lit.
Yeah, Lit though. That album's fucking fantastic. Place in the Sun. Go check that out. The album front to back is a great song.
Number
Great
3.
songs.
No Rain by Blind Melon.
Ooh, okay.
Come on, little local Lafayette. You know, and the Bumblebee. You know, I can only come in
That was
pies. And
definitely
Bumblebee.
their biggest hit. They
Yeah.
had a couple
Yeah,
other.
name
They had
what?
Changes.
Yeah.
And
They had some
Not
hits,
as big
but
as that.
They-
No Rain was definitely
yeah,
big.
that was
No,
definitely.
nowhere
They
near
had
as
like
big as
4
that.
hits. You can
Yeah.
look them up real quick.
But nowhere near as big as that. No
Yeah.
Rain.
Yeah.
And number 2, New Radicals. You get what you give.
Oh.
Remember that song?
Yeah.
Dude, I remember watching that on MTV like
That's so
every
90s.
morning. Yeah, I'd be changing the channel. I'm like, Marilyn Manson, Marilyn Manson.
It's so 90s, so 90s.
We'll kick your ass in. I'm going to school. See you guys.
Forgot about New Radicals.
Yeah,
That's,
what other song they have? You know, like
I don't think they had any other ones.
I think that's the definition of one hit wonder. And my number 1, Ice Ice Baby, Vanilla Ice.
I knew that was on there.
Yeah, come on.
I was like,
baby.
oh, no, it's coming.
I memorized that song, baby. It's
Yeah,
Vanilla
yeah.
Ice through and through.
How long did you practice as a kid to learn how to do that?
Ever.
Yeah.
Forever. And I do that.
He had the whole record down. I guarantee it.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
The song Hooked. I didn't know that was the hooker. For the longest time, I was like, "Oh, I thought you were like he was like obsessed
Talking
with the
about pirates?
girl." Yeah,
You even
He's like,
know-
man,
You even knew all
the
the
pirate
words.
hooker.
yeah.
You even knew all the words, and you weren't getting
Yeah,
it.
I was little. I remember just memorizing every word to it. And it's funny now when you listen to Ice Ice Baby, you could tell it's written by somebody else. The second half of the song.
Oh yeah.
Like the first half is him, and the second half is like Dilla with the 9 and all this stuff, like all gangster. I'm like, what? Yeah, it's like shots ring off in the bell. You know,
I always
what?
thought about that. I was like, what?
Yeah.
How did this turn so
Yeah,
gangster all of a sudden?
exactly. The first part's all like, Rob Van Winkle.
Who's it written by? Do you know?
Yeah, it's the guy that Suge Knight represented. I remember he held Vanilla Ice. Well, he said he held Vanilla Ice by his ankles. I can't
Oh,
remember his
yeah, I
name
remember hearing that.
for the
Okay.
rights for the song.
Yeah.
because he said the guy wrote it for Vanilla Ice.
Yeah,
Like,
it fucked him up so bad he turned to metal and started rehabbing houses.
Yeah.
He's scared. Shook
Rob
had him
Van
shook.
Winkle.
yeah, Robert Van Winkle.
What a weird name.
Yep, the best thing you ever did was on that Bloodhound Gang record, One Fierce Beer Coaster.
I don't know, man. Cool as
love that
Ice.
fucking song.
Cool as Ice is a good fucking movie.
Cool as
I never
Ice.
saw that.
I've never
Cool-
seen it.
That's a Barry Reacts movie, dude.
The only good movie he was ever in is
Cool as Ice.
Nope, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No,
yeah.
it's a cameo.
Secret of
He's
the
a
Ooze.
starring role.
Yeah.
I'd never want to see him star in anything. I'm glad Barry will be watching that now.
He says a line. He says a line that I love it. He's like, "Yo, Kate, drop the 0, get with the hero."
Sounds like a Hercules line.
I've heard
That is a
that.
Hercules line.
He's
Zero
acting,
to hero. It's a whole song.
yeah, and he's acting
Just
so,
like that.
Yep.
his accent is so thick in this movie too. He's like trying to be so cool. Vanilla,
Oh,
yo,
God.
Rob Van Winkle, Vanilla Ice. He's like, "Yo, your dad has Alvin Alda."
That's just so funny because you see him in like interviews and stuff, and he just sounds like
Yeah.
so white.
Yeah,
just
he's so
like,
white.
He
I mean,
sounds like
just-
Robert Van Winkle.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
exactly.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I seen him live
changing.
at the Gathering of the
Code switching.
Juggalos 2004.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty. It was all metal Ice Ice. It was his metal
Yeah.
Ice Ice Baby
That was
that
the new
time.
metal.
Well, he did new metal
yeah.
stuff for
Yeah,
a
new
while.
metal.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
there's Ice Ice.
Yeah, new metal. You got to blame Ross Robinson on that one.
There was like 40 naked chicks on stage with him.
Nice.
You know, nobody was throwing Fago at him or water bottle or trash like they do.
I
everyone
liked him
else
in
either.
That's My Boy with Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah, he was
Forgot
funny in
about
that. He was funny in
I
that.
forgot about
That was my grandma.
Yeah, I remember
He
that.
was speaking like Rob Van Winkle. He wasn't speaking,
Yeah.
Underrated Adam Sandler movie. I
Yeah.
think.
He
That's
wasn't
my
trying
boy.
to play a character like he
No,
was with
yeah,
Vanilla Ice.
exactly,
He was
yeah.
just playing. Well,
He's actually pretty
you know
funny.
What I mean.
Like he's a charismatic guy,
Yeah,
but like his
yeah.
character was just Vanilla Ice was
Yeah.
ridiculous. But
But I memorized that thing so much.
Kid Rock ruined those type of guys for me forever.
Yeah.
same kind of archetype.
Yeah.
Kid Rock and Vanilla Ice.
It's like that dude turned out to be
Riff
such
Raff.
a piece of shit.
Kid Rock? I like Kid
Kid
Rock.
Rock. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate
I
him.
don't like his politics. But
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not even talking about his politics. I just,
His
I
music
just-
is terrible.
He's like a piece of. He's a fucking racist.
I'm
and
the
shit,
bull
you know
god,
what I
dude.
mean?
You can't come on. He's the bull god.
I mean, for being so far into rap, man, you lean into racism pretty hard.
Yeah.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
he went country. That's what happens when you go.
Jelly Roll, watch out, bro.
Exactly.
Watch out.
He's the next racist.
I'm telling you, I hate Jelly Roll now, and there's gonna be a reason for it in a few years.
He's going
We're
to
gonna find out.
I told you.
I told you he was a racist.
Did you believe that? A lot of time he's trying to lose weight. He was actually eating children, whole children.
Whole children.
Whole fucking
remember
children.
that time he took us on the bus at center stage and played us for Mix-a-Lot? Remember?
And you got a boner?
yeah.
We did actually hang out with Jelly Roll, but nothing like that happened.
No.
I'm glad you guys had a good time. I just don't like his music. I'm sorry. I hate Kid Rock's music too, though.
Yeah.
I love
guys
Devil
like-
Without a Cause. I love that album.
I don't like the whole thing.
You guys like-
Ball to Ball pisses me off. I don't like that.
I love that song.
I don't like fucking Cowboy. I don't like those songs.
I love Cowboy.
I like that. What's
Cowboy's
that one slow tune? That was an earworm for me for a long time.
Only God knows
yeah,
why.
Only God knows why.
Jinx.
Yeah.
You owe me some Coke.
That was weird. So that's
No. He
So
quit,
is
so
this.
we don't have access to it no more.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You guys like green Jello? I like Jelly Roll.
That's
Green
fine.
Jelly Roll.
Green Jelly Roll.
Weird.
We should do mashups.
Well, he's
only
well
feel
Jelly.
right when
Jelly's
I'm-
so big you could put Bill Man speaker inside a green Jelly Roll.
Yeah,
Like,
you
he's
can.
such a big dude.
Yeah.
Like Crane. And
I would
fucking,
say I'd say Jelly Roll is probably 2.5 Bill Man speakers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Dude, that dude was huge. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
He was gigantic. He was
Especially
short.
when Bill takes off his pants every show, you know
He
what I
was
mean?
sh- he
He's
was
even
shorter
less of a
than
man
me.
then.
He was shorter than I thought, though. He was shorter than me.
Yeah.
And he was big.
Who, Jelly Roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was like your exact same size.
Yeah, he's a
pretty
little bit
much.
shorter than me.
Yeah, you guys, I kept on mixing them up when we were at the show.
Yeah, it was
Because
funny.
Jelly Roll wasn't that big. He wasn't
No.
really that. He got
No.
bigger after
Yeah, he
that.
did.
Face
After
tats?
he got
No,
money.
no face tats yet.
Well,
I feel like he had less face tats too.
Yeah, he did. You can tell
Yeah.
when he got money because when he got money, he got fatter. When he has no money, he gets the skinny.
It's the Ritz syndrome.
Yeah.
It's the Ritz syndrome. The Ritz was all big, and
Yeah.
now that he has money, he don't rap and he's skinny.
Dude, if I was rich, I'd be that way too. I'd be
sure you
obese
would.
as hell.
I'm
I'm sure he still rap. I'm sure Strange Music is still doing plenty of cool
You're
stuff.
like Ozempic, well, Schmimpic. Give me my plate of shrimp,
and all
bitch.
that.
I
don't know what's going
Ozempic, Moshimpic. Give me that plate of shrimp, bitch.
Dude,
That's a good rhyme,
I
man.
was thinking about doing Ozempic, not to lose weight though, man, but like it's giving these guys such a sense of self and like ego. I want to be a dick to everyone too. I want to take Ozempic. I don't want to fucking, you know what I mean? It gives you such a sense of importance. I don't have that. I have bad self-esteem. I'm
That's
gonna do
true.
Ozempic.
You should do Ozempic.
Yeah, I think it'll do wonders for my brain. That's what I'm saying.
Speaking of, before we jump off of here, I do want to say congratulations to CBG, Challenged by
Yeah.
Greatness, for the City of Versus final was this past Friday at Outhouse Records. It was 2 White versus CBG, and CBG took home the belt. There's a video coming, like a recap video that if it's up, I'll put the link in the description by the time this comes out. But yeah, it was a super cool night. A lot of really cool people, hip hop rappers. You know,
Yeah.
it was fun. It was cool.
I was there for the deliberation between the judges, and it was fucking crazy.
It was pretty heated. It was very close. It was very,
heated
very
as
close.
hell.
2 White was were very, very close. E-Rock was a very close third too, and it was cool. There was a cool part of the night where they all three did a song
And it
together.
sounded amazing.
That was dope.
That was the
awesome.
highlight of the night.
I want to say the camaraderie
Yeah.
in that group of people, that
Yeah.
Caleb and CBG.
Yeah, shout out Odd
and 2
Unique,
White.
Caleb.
Yeah,
putting it on.
man, you're putting together a good group of people, man. Don't stop what you're doing.
Yeah,
I love you.
we had like Legacy Truth performed,
do.
YG and Hughes performed.
You're my only
the,
black friend.
the BDR performed.
Just kidding. That's not true.
It was a really fun night.
Plus,
and,
Caleb's not black.
He's part. Yeah.
I've seen him from the waist down.
So you're
There's
only-
a part that's black.
Oh shit.
Your only black friend's half black.
He's got really curly pubes. That's what you're saying.
It is kind of fucked up that his white brother is called Big Dick Rick.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I call him that.
Yeah.
I guess no one else does.
Yeah.
After you comb his hair.
Speaking of the BDR, be on the lookout very soon for the BDR's music video for Runnin', produced by Outhouse Productions.
And have you noticed since he's been hanging out with us, his hair has been looking better.
What?
His hair.
Oh, because Kibblez is grooming him.
It took me a minute too.
Anyway, speaking of grooming,
Have a good day.
we will see you guys next time. Go to shophouse.com, and we'll see you next time here on the Outhouse Super Show. Thank you very much. Like, share, comment down below your top 5 pubes.
No, don't do that. I want to know what kind of music you guys listen to. What's your favorite one-hit wonders from time?
I forgot what I was saying.
My favorite pubes are Maddie's because they're ginger. It's so crazy.
them.
Like his hair's not ginger, but his beard and his dick is fucking
Is it
hair.
soft, like gingerly?
It's all
What?
ginger. Yeah.
No, it's not ginger.
Yeah, you have ginger pubes.
Oh, okay.
Good name for a punk band, Ginger Pubes.
Yeah, ginger pubes.
It's only here, I promise.
I would totally see a band called
I don't
Ginger
have any pubes.
Yeah.
I get waxed.
Oh
That's like-
shit! Oh shit!
We'll see you guys next time.
Manscaped.com.
Brought to you by...
Shopouthouse.com for all your hair removal needs.
yes. That's what we need to do. We need hair removal.
Yes, we do. We're hairy motherfuckers.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
You little
That's me, cool.
What do you think we got here, midget? Right down to the orange roof on Howard Johnson's outhouse.
Next, you're gonna tell us there are poisonous snakes in the outhouse.
Do you know what those stock certificates are worth today?